All right, you guys. Welcome back.
Because I'm like, don't forget. Because I'm like, don't forget. Because I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
My girl. Okay.
You're so annoying.
You guys, welcome back to another episode of the Know For Sure podcast. We are still in LA, enjoying this beautiful LA sun.
Yes. We love LA.
We love LA.
I feel like I miss.
Megan was so excited when we came out here. She's like, we're going to our favorite city.
I love it.
We just like to visit and be out because LA got a spirit.
A spirit. Ooh, Jesus.
These LA streets.
They be wanting you active.
It's a lot. It's a lot in LA. I mean, every city
I could not live
here.
I couldn't live here.
But
it's premiere. This, that, this. Show up. Do that.
All that.
Every day?
All that. Every day.
No.
Every day. Mm-mm. But we're back with another episode of the Know For Sure podcast. I'm B.Simone.
And I'm Megan Ashley.
And this is our podcast. If you've never seen it before, we talk about healing, growing, evolving, having the tough conversations as millennials, and relationships, not only romantic relationships, but platonic relationships. Like me and my best friend of 20 years, baby.
See?
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's like you give an inch, you give an inch, and it just runs. Runs, baby.
Yeah,
Lord.
I'm excited today. We made it through 3
Your
episodes.
little intro, did you just like memorize it because you just kept saying it so much, or did you write it down?
I just memorized it.
It's great.
Do you like it?
Yeah, as long as you know you're always going to be the one saying it. I'm never going to do the intro.
Doing it.
For sure.
All right. We have a guest today, you guys.
Yes, I'm really excited.
We are really excited. We've been wanting her on the show since we met her.
Literally. I was like, she has to be on the show.
She has to be on the show. And we got her today. Give it up. Some virtual claps for Lady London.
We're so excited. First of all, you are absolutely stunning.
Gorgeous.
You guys must look in a mirror.
No, like when we saw you,
with the boots,
the glasses.
Baby, I don't even
show them
know
the glasses. Show them the glasses real quick. Please, just do it real quick.
Low waisted, you know.
What? Bomb. She's so fly.
She just walk in fly.
Fly.
We were both like,
we like, shit, girl, you want to wear sweats or leggings? Which one? She just beautiful, walking in like, I'm like, damn.
Just looking like a superstar because she is a superstar.
She is.
If you don't know who she is, you've been living under a rock. She's one of the most talented, beautiful woman rappers that is out right now.
I love it here.
Artist.
She said, I love it here.
We did a panel with her. Mm-hmm. That's how we first met. And of course, I heard of her off social media, but I don't think we weren't following each other on social media. I came across her stuff. And sometimes when you see people, it's like you want to, I don't know you yet. Mm-hmm. Let me meet you. Mm-hmm. Because if I start following you, this wasn't, like, just when I met her, I went straight to her Instagram.
Yeah, I did too.
Like,
and what was crazy, what attracted me to her, to you, I'm like her, like she's not.
Right.
What attracted me to you was when we were at the Essence Festival and you guys were on the panel, it was your articulation, it was your mindset, like that made me want to go and look her up and look at like and then it was like, oh, she got bars, like she's
rap.
Talented,
she's
but her
tight.
Mind,
yeah,
and the way that the way that you articulated yourself on that platform, and for you to only be 28.
A baby.
I was just like, man,
yeah.
I literally told B as soon as you guys got off the stage, I was like, we got to have her on the podcast. Like, I love the way you think, the way you articulate yourself. Love.
Yeah, her outlook on a lot of things aligns with what
very mature too.
Yeah.
Very mature.
Really quick. She said she can't sing. Well, I don't believe you. Can you not sing for real?
I can't sing.
Okay, she's like, don't make me sing. I'm telling the truth.
Okay,
we're back.
All right, ready?
We're back.
Boom. Nice little harmony too. Y'all know how to sit in each other's little.
Yeah,
that's dumb cute.
We're back.
It doesn't come without irritation, but it's.
And I'm so proud of Megan because she'd be like, come on, like every episode. She just wants to record it and put it at the beginning. But I'm like, no, let's make it.
She wants to do it live every time. I'm like, let's just make it part of like. Record it. Put it in the intro.
I think y'all balance each other really well.
Really? Thanks.
We try.
Like this one's like no, and you're like yeah. Like
don't do me. She said yeah.
She's like this one's like no, and she's like yeah.
So let's cheers to having you on.
Cheers. I can't reach you, but look you in the eye. Look in the eye.
To legacy, to light, to love.
Girl, well, click
on.
Click it or take it.
In your eye.
I need both.
Okay. Jesus. So tell us a little bit about yourself. How did you even get the name? Is your real name London? You just came up
Yeah,
because I
tell
have
us
an
all
aunt
about
named
that.
London, and it's like my favorite name. I
Right.
love that name. It's just a
Yeah.
beautiful name. But tell us about you. Tell us about yourself. How you?
Who is Lady
Yeah.
London?
You know what's funny? I wish I had a fun story about it. Like I wish it was like one of them intricate, like
I was
ooh,
under a
right,
bridge and
yeah.
like, girl.
I really do wish it was that complex, but it's not. I grew up with the nickname Lady. Always came from like little lady. I used to wear my mom's heels around, and they were like, "She's
And
such
as
a
you
little
can
lady."
see,
Like
she looks very lady.
She is, and she speaks like she's like, yeah.
Thank
so
you.
cute.
So little lady, boss lady, just because as I grew older, my mouth started getting real spicy.
Yeah.
So, lady's always been like a nickname of mine. But London, it was random. First of all, ATL came out, and a lot of people were saying that me and Lauren London favorite because I had blonde hair at the time, temples, whatever. And so people would be like, Risha, like they'll walk past me just trying to be funny or whatever. So I made my Instagram name Lady London, right? And then I went through school. I wasn't rapping. And then I started rapping, and people were referring to me by my Instagram name, and it was way too late to change it.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't have been my
just
first
stuck.
pick of a name, right? But here we are.
So
I love
if
it.
it wasn't that, what would it have been?
It would just be the mononym Lady. I've always thought it was really cool, like Prince, Beyonce, Solange. Like it's just
Lady.
one
Lady.
Yeah, it would just be capital letters, one thing, and maybe later in my career. But
Yeah,
for
you
now,
could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where
Yeah.
are you from?
I'm from New York by way of New Jersey. Real tri-state girl.
Are you still in New York right now? Do you live
I know. I
there?
live in LA. Unfortunately, I've been here for 6 years. Sorry to all my LA people.
Unfortunately.
She said, "No, I live in LA."
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Because I've been texting every time we were in New York filming. I'm like,
I know,
where you
we're
at?
like,
She's
we're-
girl, I'm in LA. I'm like, oh, I keep forgetting. Yeah.
dang.
Yeah, but I do my little biz back home every now and again.
Yeah.
And my
So-
mom's still there.
When did you start rapping? Because you said in high school.
No, I started rapping in grad school, so in 2018.
And so you went to school. What did you go to school for? And what school did you go to?
Oh, Howard. I went to Howard undergrad.
Hey!
Big issue.
Oh, so you
Undergrad.
just started rapping.
Yep. I
What
went to
made you get into it?
I don't even know. So I used to do poetry. I majored in undergrad in sports medicine and chemistry.
Nice.
I used to work at like all the bars in DC, like bartending and everything, and they had like this poetry thing that they had going on. And when I was in undergrad, I didn't really have much money, so I would enter these poetry contests for like the cash prize or like a Chipotle card, whatever, whatever. Could be like feed me like for real lunch. Can I just get $20? So. Yeah, so anyway, I started doing poetry really heavy. And then when I got to grad school, I had dropped a video online. I got my master's in global medicine and international health policy from USC. That's what landed me in LA. And so when I was out here and I dropped a poetry video online, it went 8.7 million views viral.
Wow.
I only had like 9,500 followers. So
What video was that?
it was like it's actually the first track on my mixtape. It's called Viral.
Okay.
So it's no beat. It's just me like in my rendition doing poetry, but everyone took it as rapping. So record labels were calling me like, oh my God, like we want to sign you. And I'm like, sign me. I don't do music. And I taught myself how to rap in like 3 months. It was crazy.
So what did you do in that process to teach yourself the art of rap?
Yeah,
Like,
I thought it would be easy.
in 3 months.
I thought it would be
are you
easy.
studying
Yes.
Kim?
Yes.
Wow.
She was like, yeah.
Yeah, actually. So I come from
Wow.
a scholar background. I'm used to
Okay.
school, right? And so I think applying technique to anything makes it happen. So if you study something, it just, you're going to get it. Surround yourself by 7 millionaires, you're guaranteed to be the eighth just
Right.
because you're around it. It becomes nature to you, technique. And so, so for months I was studying Jay-Z, Jadakiss, Big L, all my favorites from the city, and just studying their cadences, their rhythmic patterns, the meters, the timing, the syllables, everything about what goes into rapping. Because when I first started, I tried to do what I was doing in poetry on a beat, and it sounded terrible. I could hear how bad it sounded. I'm like, yeah, I'm not catching it. For some reason, I'm just not catching it.
It's not
like,
it's not ringing.
but it was a beautiful thing. I ended up figuring it out in like 3 months. That whole summer I took, and then I adopted my own little flow to it. I started dropping videos every month, and I called them Lady Lundays. So every Monday I would drop video for like 6 months consecutively. I was getting like 20,000 followers a month, back to back. Like, yo, this girl is crazy. Consistency is the key to everything.
Everything. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really how I got my start, and I honestly haven't really looked back since. I would say my only disadvantage would be that I haven't put out a full body of work, original body of work yet.
But you put out songs.
I have, I think 3 songs in the marketplace right now, but I don't think that I can properly be defined as a specific artist, a specific type of artist. Like you can't be like, oh, she is similar to this artist yet, you know? And I think that's kind of my advantage and my disadvantage.
Yeah. You're kind of in your own lane.
But you said you're working on your album, and that's coming out the top of the year, right?
Q1.
So how are you feeling about that?
I'm so excited because I just feel like I'm really like an underdog, and it's only but so long you can be an underdog.
Yeah,
So,
that's the title of it.
No, but
Wait.
I mean, it's the overall
feel. The
It's
overall
the feel
feel
for
from
it.
it.
Got you.
Yeah.
So you're not releasing the title yet. Do you know the title?
I don't know the title yet.
Okay, cool.
I know. I think when I'm finished it,
You'll
I'm going
know.
to be like, this is it.
Okay.
So if you weren't rapping, because you didn't go to school for that, you went to school for medicine and sports, right? What would you, so do you love rap? Like, is it something that you're like, I'm fully committed, I'm in it, this is my purpose? Like,
Or just fell in your lap because you're good at it.
I think it has both, right? There's both elements to it. I think it was God's destiny for me to land here. But I also think of it as very much of a foundation. It's my stepping stone. It's my way into something way bigger for myself. And so I don't see rap as the end all be all.
Yeah.
Do you know what that is?
Being a master of everything that I do.
Okay.
I think so. If that's in the film world, I would love to tap into directing and screenwriting. But just being great at whatever it is and having several means of income and several means of business about myself.
Something that drew us to you was you talking about God on that panel. You know, like we had the conversation and we were talking about.
I forget what the question was. There was something specific question. I was like, I really enjoyed that answer.
I like that.
Yeah,
you know?
I forget what the question was, but.
All right, you guys, before we go on with this bomb-ass episode, bam! B.Simone Beauty is having a sale only for KFS family. So if you're watching this episode, you can use the promo code KFS75. It's 75% off the entire website, you guys. Go get the diamond collection. Go get your makeup bags, your gloss, your liner. We are having a blowout sale until the end of the year. So KFS75 at BSimoneBeauty.com. This shit is crazy. So if y'all are watching, Megan just ran up behind me. We love y'all, KFS family. Back to the show.
So we want to ask, how do you manage your relationship with God with being in this industry? Because that is something that, you know, we have to manage on a day-to-day basis.
Still trying to figure it out.
Still trying to figure it out. Like, we're in the industry, but in so many aspects, obviously, we're not of it, you know, and still, like, having fun and being in certain rooms. But we find ourselves, like, we went to a Jack Harlow concert in New York, right?
Yeah.
VIP, we in the middle of the arena, 30,000 people at the Barclays. Girl, we missed the whole concert because we're sitting in the middle of the arena, like, talking about God and our vision and our purpose. And it's like we're in these rooms, but we're in our own world so many times. And, you know, just kind of balancing God and bringing him into our world. Like, we're celebrities, we're on this platform, but still being like, okay, I'm a child of God. How do you balance both with being in, I hate to say it, but such a dark industry? You know what I mean? How do you balance that?
Well, it's like with anything, lightness doesn't exist without darkness, right? So the contrast is always going to be there. And I think as long as we put God first and understand our source as being what it is, I think we can't really lose. Like, I don't want anything that doesn't have his hand on it. Nothing. Nothing. You can have it. I don't care.
Have it.
I know that whatever I obtain outside of his will, I'm going to stay outside of his will to keep. That's my issue with a lot of things that happen in the industry. It's like, where's your source? Where'd you have to
anything that I
there?
get outside of the will of God, I have to stay outside of the will of God to keep it.
Whether it's money, a relationship.
That is so
Success.
profound.
You got to do what he tells you to do, regardless of what that mission is. We talk about King David, right? I don't want to get too crazy.
No,
too far
listen,
off, right?
I'm in. I'm
like, I don't want to get preachy. I'm just spiritual, right? So we talk about King David, and he was appointed to be the king. 12 sons. Somebody, no, you. That one in the back, the little one.
The little one.
He's going to defeat the giant. He's going to do this, that, and the third. But first, go back to sheep herding, right? And so we always find those moments where we're like defeated, where we're just down, and we feel like we shouldn't have to start all over again. We shouldn't have to go back to ground one. How many times have we gotten to, you've made millions of dollars. How many times have you gotten to a point of here and then had to humble yourself and just drop all the way back down? You go, nah, I already been to this peak. And God says, go back to sheep herding. But because the thing about it, the victory, we don't seek victory. We come from a place of it. So the victory is already within us. So it doesn't matter. Whatever you do in the world, you'll always be that victorious king or queen inside of you. So when I find myself in the industry, it's like I can't sacrifice my queenship for it. Victory is mine. So,
Do you feel like you've had to change anything about yourself but not even have to, but like not accidentally, but been like, okay, I'm gonna tweak this a little bit for them to accept me, or do you feel like, no, this is who I am, I'm not changing this, like I'm walking in this, fuck the industry, I'm not changing nothing about myself?
I think I've evolved. I've grown to adapt to my situations a lot of the times. And it's not about changing, it's sometimes about compromise, and that's with anything. Sometimes you have to just adapt to your environment like chameleons. Like they just, find their place in it. And as long as you don't compromise who you are in the process, I think that's fine. But you still have to change with the times. You know, that's just the game. Yeah. You can't do anything if you stay stuck in your own way, in your own head about things. So I try to be a little open-minded as it comes to a lot of things. And then some things my spirit just goes, nah.
And you got to trust that.
And I always do. And it hurts me sometimes. But I don't mind it, because like I said, I would have to stay outside of his will for it. So
I think that's such a good point. And I think that like sometimes we don't ever talk about the in between when God reveals what he's called you to do, your purpose and what you're anointed at doing, but go back and herd the sheeps. This is what you're going to do, but go back and do that. That nobody talks about that time where you know where you're going and what it's gonna be, but you're still here.
Give me an example.
Like, for example, with our podcast, like we got a vision of what that is,
Lord,
right?
have mercy.
We're not gonna have to worry about a dime, but right now, go ahead and drop that 10K to go do that.
Got you.
Go ahead and like you have to be faithful over the little. So I can make you ruler over much. Sometimes God will give and reveal his purpose and the anointing that he has on your life. But he might reveal it while you're still doing the thing you really don't want to do.
In the wilderness is where it's revealed. That's the whole point of it. It's the strength you gain while you're in that wilderness point. Right? So you spending the 10K right now, and it may be difficult in that moment. But guess what? When you don't have to worry about nothing, guess who knows how to operate this by herself now? Even if all the people who you've hired at that high level drop off the chain, you know how to do this by yourself because you spent the time. David spent the time wrestling sheep to defeat Goliath.
It was all preparation.
We needed it. We had to do it.
We had to do it.
And so we cry about it. We get sad about it. We feel defeated about it. We curse God about it sometimes. Why, God? Seriously, I'm your most faithful. Like, are you kidding me? And God's like, girl.
Anyway,
I'm prepared, and I'm preparing you. Like sometimes God is just like, no, I'm just preparing you.
But he's also like, I'm not gonna keep telling you what I'm gonna do,
and it's none of your business. You know what I mean? Like sometimes it really be like, it's none of your business. Do what I told you to do. Don't worry about that. You know what I mean? But that's a very valid point that I feel like for people, especially for you guys who are, successful and in the industry, they see you go from kind of this to this, but they don't really know all the intricate in between and all the stuff that you really had to sacrifice and all the times that you
are constantly sacrificing.
Like no one really sees that part of it. They just see like, oh, I'm at the Grammys or I'm, you know what I'm saying? They see that. But like they don't see you working out how to study the game of rap and learn your cadence.
I think that is so cool.
That is so
feel like
dope.
Even as an artist, I'm over here thinking, I'm like, I don't think I've ever, maybe subconsciously, but never like intentionally sat down and like studied artists.
But it's like, even with that, it's like she went to school. Like there was something in her that drove her to school. That conditioned her to study. Because there's going to be a time where I'm going to make you interested in this and I need you to study it. And then when I open this door for you at the top of the quarter of 2023, I've been preparing you all this time
for that.
Do you know what I mean? That is like, I don't think we ever like really stop and think about how intricate God is.
Every little detail up until this point.
Very detailed.
And also keeping your relationships along the way. It's been so many times I feel like I could have been like, yo, how come she is, or how come whatever. But my goal isn't to look at anyone else's plate
journey
or anybody else's
or their success
or whatever. My goal is to give flowers to what is good in the game. You know what I mean? And I make it my business to. Because the same people you see on the way up, same people you see coming back down. And you just never know those type of relationships, what they can foster. In my opinion, if money is your only form of currency, you are at a very, very large disadvantage.
All right, you guys, really, really quick before we go on with the show, we about to put y'all onto something like we always do here at KFS. All right, Bestie, I got a question for you. Megan, what is your favorite food?
I love Thai food.
Okay, so would you eat Thai food from a gas station?
I would not. I don't think a gas station is the place to trust Thai food. That sounds like food poisoning is waiting to happen.
Okay, exactly. So finding the right Thai food makes all the difference, right? The same goes for finding the right doctor. That's why I love ZocDoc, and you should too. ZocDoc is a free app that shows your doctors who are patient reviewed. They take your insurance and are available whenever you need them.
On ZocDoc, you can find every specialist under the sun, whether you're trying to straighten out those teeth, fix an achy back, get a mole checked out, or anything else. ZocDoc has you covered. Listen, you guys, because I have kids, I love to go on ZocDoc and look at the reviews from other moms to make sure they got what they need and they also love those doctors.
Yes, with ZocDoc, you can find and review local doctors, guys. Read verified patient reviews from the real people who made real appointments. Now, when you walk into that doctor's office, you're all set to see someone in your network who gets you. Every month, millions of people use ZocDoc, and I'm one of them. It's my go-to whenever I need to find and book a quality doctor.
Girl, me too. Go to ZocDoc.com/KFS and download the ZocDoc app. Then start your search for the top-rated doctors today. Many are available within 24 hours. That's ZocDoc.com/KFS. ZocDoc.com/KFS.
Yes, you guys, check them out. Back to the show.
Say that again.
So, yeah,
just said that
just
online.
networking.
Say that again.
If you are chasing money, we are not aligned.
Because you forever going to be chasing it.
But it's not even just that. If that's your only way of getting things done, like,
Yeah.
okay,
Yes.
this is
Here,
your,
pay,
here,
pay.
take
Yep.
this.
Yeah.
Instead of being like, yo,
The
can
relationship.
you pull up to do this and a third off the strength of what you know I've done for you.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know
Being
what I
a
mean?
good person or relationships or
Just being that person who's like, yo, I remember. I never forget what anyone has done
Yep.
for me.
Facts.
Never. I'll never forget it. It's people I take care of till this day in federal jails, every type of thing. You know what I
Yep.
mean? You call me, your
there.
child
I'm there.
needs something, your mother needs something, it gets done. Why? Because I remember who you were when you were out here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's just like
Relationship,
that.
you know what was crazy that you say that about relationships is I was driving and I had this I've been having this really big yearning to study God's word more, get really intricate in it. And I always have these urges for certain things, but really get into it. And I was thinking about our platform, and we talk a lot about God and we talk a lot about our spirituality and stuff like that. And I always have a Bible reference or something.
Yeah.
See,
But people were
I love that.
or I
Tell
can
me the story because I don't know.
you
what
what did Noah do?
Girl. He was on the ark. I went, oh, I thought that was Jacob.
It's did you not go to Sunday school?
Sister don't got one children's Bible in the whole house. Goddamn.
Like, ooh.
Said, oh, I thought it was Jacob. What did Ishkabab do? That's not even a person in there.
Mary Magdalene or the other Mary? Jeez, all these Marys. They need to have separate names.
Elijah or Elisha? Which one? I'm confused. No, I get it. But I was thinking about what our society and culture and just the world kind of views the Bible as it's rules and it was made us slaves and da 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 da. There's so many negative, right? And there's a lot of black people that are on we're on our black stuff, okay, all that, whatever.
Sure.
But what got impressed on my heart was about the Bible specifically is view it through a lens of relationship and not rules. Read the Bible through the lens of relationship and not through the lens of rules. And I was like, that's it. If I can get people to be interested in the relationship, the rules don't matter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I have a relationship with you,
Yeah.
your boundaries are important to me because I have a relationship with you.
Yeah.
The problem is that we're viewing God from the lens of rules, which makes the relationship hard.
Because
I'm not looking first for the relationship, I'm looking first for the rules.
It's just
and that
you
makes
don't want to hurt your friend.
that makes you be like this.
Yeah.
That's aggressive.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? It's not when you don't want to go somewhere and they're like, you can't do this, you can't do that's a little bit it's off-putting.
But if I have a relationship,
But if I have a relationship,
do it.
let me seek the relationship first.
Yeah.
And then whatever Because whatever God's boundaries are for me, I don't give a damn. Like I told you, you tell me to go rake leaves up with my teeth, I'm doing it.
Right.
I don't give a damn
God
because
told me to do it, I'm doing it.
because if she told me to go rake some leaves up with my teeth, I would do it.
Because of the
relationship I have with you.
Yeah.
Think about all the shit that we do and sacrifice for the relationship of the people that we love.
Yeah.
But we don't give God that same courtesy.
Yeah.
And that's what I want these conversations and this platform to be. This is why we have Lady London on this platform, because we can have a conversation with somebody who understands the concept of relationship on a spiritual level and can relate that to people.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
In the industry. I'm a rapper, I'm young, I come from this, I still have that relationship.
That's needed. Like what you are going to be able to do first quarter of 2023, what you are anointed and called to do, and to be that light in that darkness, because you've already been preparing. God has already been preparing you, and you have that solid relationship. That is going to be
take off. Literally, it's gonna go. Yeah.
From your lips to God's ears.
Literally.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Literally. That's important.
It's gonna go.
That's really important.
I love that. I love that you say that though. View it as a relationship and not as a rule book.
And not religion. And
love
we talk
that.
about that all the time.
Yeah.
It's like what you said, Megan always like, I want to fall in love with my friend because you don't want to hurt your friend. Like the next guy I date, the next relationship I'm in, I have to be your friend first. Megan be like, you don't want to hurt your friend. It's the same with God. If I have a relationship with you,
I don't want to hurt you.
I'm cool with your boundaries because I respect you. I love you. I have a relationship. I don't want to hurt you.
And when you see all that person, like you said, I remember what people have done for me. I remember what God did for me. I remember being in a dark place and not having my right mind. I remember God getting me back. You know what I'm saying?
I think in the beauty of God that's different from friends even though. The only difference is that we were born to sin.
Yeah.
Like he knows it. It's already done. He views sin as a condition, right? So like it's sometimes it's in position and not in practice sometimes. You know what I mean? Like it's just God knows you're gonna sin. He bore it for us. You know, he bore the sacrifices for our sin already. It's already done. He sent his firstborn child, his only child to the earth to take upon it. So when we think we disappoint God, it's already pre-aligned.
It's already done.
We knew you
covered.
You be coming to him like, I'm so sorry. He'd be like, I saw that already.
Yeah.
I saw it. But no, there is no setback without a pre-aligned comeback. So we always forward in everything that we do.
I love that. I love that you have that mindset to be in this industry.
And be that,
and to be that aware.
And her age.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say no names.
Please don't.
Please, I'm trying to.
She said, not on my episode. Do that shit on your solo episode.
Let me put my
But you know,
let me get my album out.
Please, not me.
But you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't do that anyway. But you know what I'm saying though? Like
on my episode. Please.
On your block for sure.
She said on your block, not on mine. Go over there with that bullshit.
On your block, for sure.
I'm cool over here.
Not on my block,
but you know what I'm saying? Like don't like there are so many everybody ain't having that.
Yeah. And it's important.
That is important, man. Like you are different.
You're different.
You're just different.
You're different. And speaking of relationships, we gonna get into
what?
Oh, I love you here. This is my auntie house. You know the auntie that got snacks.
She's like, we got snacks and wine.
She give you a blanket.
It's like you need some food, you need some snacks. What you need?
I'm not gonna tell your mom. You want to drink a little bit? You know, that's the
right,
auntie house.
Right.
2 sips. Don't drink it all.
And don't tell your mama. But speaking of relationships,
let's get into it.
How are you in a relationship?
No, I'm not.
Ooh, so y'all look. She's single.
Are you looking for a relationship?
Are
you open to it?
Yes, absolutely. I'm getting up there. I would love children and just
not getting up
companionship.
She's like, I'm almost 33
I'm
like
30,
y'all.
it's giving. I'm knocking on 32.
Right, we're 32. Relax.
I know, but
like, I'm getting up there.
She's like, for sure.
Y'all bitches are old.
Where's your baby?
No, I just worry about being one of them girls who's like so consumed in her career that I forget
what you really want.
Like being held at night, like what that feels like. You know what I'm saying?
Life partner, yeah.
And I feel like I'm not very expressive of it outwardly in my career because I'm just so like, I'm a rapper. Like, what are you talking about? Fuck these niggas, get this money. You know what I mean? Like, right? So I'm like all in this headspace. So I don't think people really get to see like, You know, like I would enjoy that, but
Like I loved your last freestyle. I don't know if it was your last one, but you thought it was flame?
Oh, period. That might be a thing.
Like,
That might be a thing.
That might be a thing.
This is a good little twist. She's like, I am.
I might. Yeah.
No,
Call me
because that
back.
is the truth.
Hashtag call me back. Yeah.
That is the truth. Like, I was
Yeah.
feeling you.
I was.
Ouch. You hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
You didn't pick up on the signs?
Yeah. Everybody just so tough now. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Everybody just so.
I like you. Do you
It's-
please like me back? Do you like me back?
Where is that at? Remember when we used to write, do you like me? Yes or no? Maybe.
At least give
Check
me a
the vibe.
baby.
Nobody is saying that. I like you.
I can't wait for
It's
somebody
bad.
to like me.
I don't know, but it's real bad out here in these streets. I really do think we just in the trenches. We shopping off the clearance rack. Buy one get one free niggas outside, and I'm a little sick of it.
And I'm a little to be honest.
cute.
Fed up.
She said, I'm sick of it.
Fed up.
Ooh. Tell him again.
Even when she mad.
I know,
she
she's
is such
so
a lady.
cute. I'm fed up.
I love
over here
y'all.
like,
Y'all too
And we
mad.
we've seen this shit.
I'm fed up.
tired.
No,
Tired.
serious. So it's
Such a
okay.
lady.
So being in the industry and
Yeah.
your position, and obviously you're drop dead gorgeous. So I know that's not an issue with niggas trying to holler. Obviously,
Right.
But
Niggas
like you
do not try to approach me. You
That's
be
how I
very
feel.
I understand that.
surprised.
'cause
I
I
get it.
yeah, I get it.
I'm like,
At
hello,
all, and I
look
just
at
be
me.
like, damn, really? Because the guys who approach me, I'll be like, really? What do I really look like? Because maybe I don't. Maybe I'm not.
Maybe
who
I'm
I
not
think
really-
I am. Like,
Maybe I'm at 7.
When you
missed
get
it.
when you get a DM from the guy in jail.
oh yeah, he got a phone. He sends voice notes and stuff. It's not even them. So it'd be like random weirdos.
People with no profile picture, no followers, no post. Who
girl.
are you?
It'd be babies too.
Young guys.
Young.
But sometimes they
Girl.
sometimes
But you know,
Sometimes.
the brain
Sometimes.
cortex don't even form till you 25. Let's just start here. That's
is
number
that a
one.
fact?
She's like,
That's a fact.
I-
25. The brain does not fully. And then, men is already 10 years behind us mentally, right?
brain.
So it's just like, I feel like I was talking to my little brother. What do you do? You play video games for a living? What do you, I have TVs in my house for aesthetics. I don't even watch
TV,
Same.
right?
So like,
Same.
Right.
what do you and
No,
I have in
that's for
common
real.
if
I
you
be
were born in
watching-
year
yeah.
2000?
Yeah.
Don't slide on my DM. I don't care if you're in the NFL. I don't care.
Yeah. Would you date a guy that's in the industry? Like
Industry, which industry?
I guess celebrity.
Okay, what industry were
Ma'am.
you not? What
Yeah,
industry
the
are
music
you?
scares the shit out of me.
The music industry, for sure.
Like if you're an artist, I think
What
maybe
about
on,
athlete?
maybe on the executive side, perhaps. Yeah, I would date an athlete.
Would you date a guy with a 9 to 5?
We're in 2022. I don't know. I would date a guy with another form of income, with a job of his own,
Like a
I don't
corporate
know,
job,
yeah, like a job. When I think of 9 to 5, I'm thinking of.
I'm thinking Subway.
Yeah, so like when I thought of 9 to 5 immediately, but that's not it. That's
like
not really what 9 to 5
Yeah,
is.
9 to 5
I need
could be a
recondition
doctor.
my mind.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
could be a
because 9 to
doctor,
5
lawyer.
could be anything.
Yeah.
So yeah, I revised that. Yes, I would date a guy who's financially stable.
Okay.
Within himself, and just stable. 'Cause,
You like
She's like mentally.
because it really be off here. Let's
off.
start here.
off.
When Meg Thee Stallion said, "What's the substance?"
Yeah.
What's the substance?
She said, "What's this? Y'all niggas ain't talking about nothing. What's the substance?
Man.
Y'all are on something.
What are you
The
talking
masculine
about?"
urge to swipe up to your story and start the most meaningless conversation.
Eyes.
And then where does it go from there?
What? Are
It'd
we
be like fire. And you'd be like, and then they'd be like, so what's
Nothing.
up?
What's your
No-
name?
Nothing.
Hello?
Nothing is up. Nothing,
Would you do
nothing.
that in person? Would you just be like,
Yes.
fire? Ooh, hello.
I don't
Fire
know.
what?
That's hilarious.
if y'all really
Somebody
talk
walk up to you, ... It's like
eyes.
That is what they do though.
That-
in so many
kinda, in
words.
so many ways.
Hey, yo, Red. Yo, purple pants. I'm saying, no, what's up?
It's
Why
like-
you don't smile? You should smile more. You'd be like, damn, is it a book?
What are we
Is it like
talking about?
a
You
script
should
that y'all
smile
read?
more.
Y'all are in a group chat being like, did this one
Yes,
work?
that's what I'm saying. And
Yeah.
y'all don't be embarrassed to do that in front of your homeboys. I always wondered that.
You know what though? But a good point that like Spicy brought up in one of our episodes
Oh,
is like
yes.
men are built for rejection. Like they're so used to it. They just.
it's like.
But
if she
for
don't say
women,
nothing-
yeah. But for women, like we get rejected and we
Yeah.
are like devastated.
Wow.
I'm never dating
Oh, for sure.
again.
It's like he
I'm
has to be
take-
gay.
Yeah, or like, but men like they
he
get
doesn't
rejected all the time and they just
Want me?
go and holler at the next
it's
one.
the openness for me though. Imagine you and I in a car and I'll push you back and be like, yo, gray sweatpants. I'm saying though, what's up? You look good. You just left the barbershop.
And
You
your
look
homegirl
great.
just like,
And
We need to start doing that.
He's like, I'm good, yo, leave me alone. And I'm like, all right, you have a good rest of the day, though. Shit. I'm not
You
just
look
talking.
good. I get it. He
How
lucky
do you
man.
feel?
He a lucky man.
How you feel in front of your homegirl after that?
Like a clown.
Like, bitch, I know you ain't just rolling with me.
Right, and push me out the way to talk to this nigga.
Hey, yo, great sweatpants. I see it slanging.
I'm saying no. Don't be wearing them outside in front of everybody like that. Damn.
Don't be showing off my shit. It's like, relax.
That is what it is. But there are some men that
there
are
great men out there.
That hey, how are you?
Yeah.
But it's far and few between.
Yeah. It's
Baby,
true.
I went to QT, the little gas station. I held the door for 3 men.
No, you didn't.
Did anybody say
I
thank you?
put it on my story.
Did anybody say thank you?
They rushed in. I don't remember if they said thank you or not, but I think my brain stopped at the fact that I was holding the door.
They're so sassy.
3 men walked in.
So sassy.
I said,
Okay, so
Jesus.
this is where Dish Nation is gonna pick it up and call me a pick me. I fucking hate them. I'm not over that shit.
Stop promoting them.
Well, I'm just saying. I just like go back to that episode where they dogged me and spam them. Fucking losers. Anyway, so
She's like, ooh, I need them to post my mixtape.
they're fucking
They
mean
need
to
to post
me.
my album. Y'all.
But okay, but no, my thing is we want men to be traditional men, right? Like open my door,
But when they do it,
shrivelous, but we don't want them to want us to be traditional women. As far as like stay home and cook and take care of the kids and like we're these ambitious women that are like, no, I'm gonna go get it. I can still take care of my kids, but I'm gonna go make my money. I'm gonna go da 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 da. I may not cook the food, but I'll order the food. It's here. I might get a chef. Da 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 da. But like for men, we want them to be shrivelous and open the door and excuse me, miss, how are you? And da 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 da. But then we don't want them to put us in that traditional
that's
box.
like we just want you to have manners.
So is it playing? I'm just playing devil's advocate.
No,
Is that?
I want you to be nice.
But what does that look like?
Have manners.
But what does that look like? All right, you guys, let's take a quick break really quick and talk about keeping up our goodies and groomed even though it's wintertime because who wants hair all over the place, okay? Let's break away from the winter blues with a wax from the experts. Book a service today at European Wax Center. All it takes is 15 minutes, you guys. Whether you're jet setting or staying home, get a quick refresh you deserve in 15 minutes or less. Of course, when you visit European Wax Center, you get the best by the best. Their certified wax specialists are expertly trained in prepping, protecting, and pampering your skin. I love me some pampering, and I think we all deserve that. The secret is their signature comfort wax. It's a proprietary blend of beeswax sourced all the way from Europe and other skin-soothing ingredients that allows us to remove hair easily for virtually pain-free experience. From brows to toes, European Wax Center specializes in all kinds of smooth. What's better than a smooth escape? A free escape, and we love a free one. When you join, your first wax is on us. Experience a new state of smooth at European Wax Center. Make a reservation today, KFS fam, and your first one is free. All right, guys, back to the show. Opening the door for me, that's a very...
Greeting.
Do you know what I'm saying, though? That's a very traditional
thing.
thing.
What type of man it takes for... You know what type of man you have to be for a woman like us to allow you to lead?
Talk about that.
That's the real issue. I don't
Talk
trust
about that.
y'all
The thing
to
about
lead
it
me.
is
that's why I'm fucking
quiet
hiring
is-
a chef and I'm out here getting it.
Quiet as kept. Quiet as kept. We would... I would bet my money we would succumb to it all for a man who could lead.
You're right.
Mm-hmm.
I would bet money on the fact that I think if we were presented with the opportunity to be with a man who was just a man in every way, who just
Follow
just
God.
was that, and that and his only request
his-
was
knew
like
his purpose.
stay home and just watch the kids and make some food. It's nothing more than we want than to be comfortable in our own femininity. We our masculinity is a defense tactic.
Yep.
For whenever we feel threatened,
Being
or
like, I got it.
or we
I'll do
feel
it.
overwhelmed, or we feel not protected, or we feel not loved, or not seen, or not heard, is when we have this defense mechanism where we're like, "Hey, yo, bro, nah, fuck out of here," like, and we get all tough, and I got it. You don't got to do nothing. I got it. You're not gonna do this. That's cool. I'm gonna get this money, and I'm gonna do this, that, and third. So you don't have the time. But if a man really came in to your world and made you comfortable, like, listen, you don't gotta do that. You ever had a man like, yo, fix your face, calm down, like you know what I mean? Just kind of like
That's
something
ooh,
about it.
it's something about it that you sink
It's
back in your
something
chair.
about it
Yeah.
that the most high the most
Fix your
pit bull
face.
girl. What?
Fix your face. Come on, you good.
What's the problem?
wrong?
I handle. Relax.
Yeah.
I got you.
That's it. All right. Like that little conversation. You be like, my man. I don't know. My man said
You be at
that's
home in a
all
robe.
Like,
girl.
The roast is in the oven. Baby, what?
The kids are sleeping.
The kids are sleeping.
Yeah.
And
and I'm about to put you to
home.
sleep too. You know what I mean? It's that. It's that.
Get home.
It's that. And I think a lot of men don't know how to lead in a way that they don't feel threatened by the woman that they're with.
because you naturally want to do that when like
Oh yes,
hell
you're gonna
yeah.
learn how to
my
cook.
ex
You're
was doing
gonna
all that,
learn.
and I was in there making quesadillas.
Because you want to.
I hate cooking. I was like, good morning.
Thanksgiving, this bitch calls me Thanksgiving when she's in a relationship talking about I'm making a cake. It was terrible.
I made a pie. It was an apple pie.
Well, it looked like a cake.
You try.
First, I burnt it, and I
You
had to go back to
tried.
the store. Jesus,
It's okay.
he liked it.
Did he?
But see what I'm saying? You see what
also
you
like-
He was
do?
gagging.
I was like, he's a liar. So there's
You
that.
see what you do though for the.
But yeah,
just
you
for
want to
it.
do that.
You want to.
But I will say that I never wanted. Well, I mean, he didn't make me feel like I wanted to. But I don't think I would ever, no matter how amazing a man is, ever want to like let go of my career.
No, but the right man for you is
Would
gonna
never
encourage
ask
it.
you
He's never
to
gonna
do
ask
that.
you to trade
Right,
that
Never
in.
ask that of you.
And still allow you
Right.
to sit in your feminine
Right.
energy.
Yes.
Right. It's like
By-
support
and-
you.
yes.
I don't want you to want me to stay home and not do anything and you pay for everything. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like the control aspect of
Even
it.
with like what we do, like even with you, what you
Yeah.
do,
Yeah.
like it is a masculine
Dominated
type of energy.
Yeah. Yeah.
We are in the industry,
have to
whether
be
it's a
masculine at
rapper
work.
or podcasting.
Yeah.
We are in a
100%.
male dominant industry, which causes us to operate in our,
In our
masculine
masculine.
energy. So when I
Yes.
come home,
Yes.
I need to rest in
And
that
be
feminine. I need to be feminine.
Yeah. Yeah.
I need to cry. I need
Yeah.
you to hug me, hold
Yeah.
me. Baby, it's okay.
Encourage
you
me.
You killing it out there. Don't worry about that shit. I got you.
You need it.
I
mean,
need that.
wait.
Faced with it every day. I mean, I'm in a male dominated industry for real.
For
We
real,
talk
for
about
real.
every producer, every engineer,
What?
every whatever is a man.
Sleep with
And
me
you
for
have
a
to be
beat.
around.
Boy,
That's
I'll
what I'm
make my own
saying.
beat before you fuck me.
Girl, I be beating on these tables. So it's just like the
No, for sure. Dougie Fresh in this
rap
bitch.
it's bad. It's bad. So when you get into it, you're like, damn, I gotta be stern all day. And some people may say I'm difficult. I ran across a lot of men in the industry
Yeah,
that be like,
I
oh,
get it.
she's difficult to
I
work
get
with.
it.
No, I'm stern in business and on business principles. My thing is business doesn't have a heartbeat. The difference between my personal relationship and you is different. Me and you could be the coolest of. This is my man, 100 grand. Happy birthday. I love you so
Facts.
much. Da da da. If we doing a contract together, sir, I'm sorry to tell you, these are my provisions.
Period.
You can say whatever you want.
Yeah.
I'm a dog when it come to my money. I'm a dog.
That.
So
I love that.
whatever, what you see is what you get. I could see your mother next week and give her the biggest hug in the supermarket. It doesn't take away from the fact that the contract needs to be right and the business needs to be right.
Right.
Because when you start to cross the lines is when things get real sticky and real interesting. So yes, when you want to come home, you don't want to deal with that no more. I've been a dog to these niggas in the streets all day. All
don't
day
wanna
long,
be that
I've
all
been
day.
called this difficult black woman who's hard to work with and this, that, and the third.
A bitch.
A bitch,
Really,
and
they
she's
should've
terrible,
said
and she don't
boss.
want to do this, and she don't want to do that,
Yeah,
and then
it's
I
the
get home
difficult
and I
part.
want to just be like, baby, like come here, like, you know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Like, I want to be a little girl.
I do. I
will
will
never get the moment to be a little girl.
I want to be your baby.
You know
I
what I'm
want to be
saying?
your
Wild.
baby. I want to be your baby girl.
Little
Like, I
baby.
want to be your baby.
That's my baby.
I want to rest in that.
There goes my
Seriously.
baby.
Like,
There she goes, there she goes.
I love that you be with the shit with us. I love that.
So what is your idea of like a perfect date? If we had to make
Perfect date, perfect man.
Oof.
not perfect man.
No, I'm just saying, like, if you had to build a man.
Build a Man Workshop is my favorite. I always want to go there. Ooh, girl, I might just throw tonight.
This is my favorite. This is my favorite store to go
She said,
to.
I always want to go here. Okay, build a man, build a date.
Perfect
date.
date.
Let's
do this together.
First guy first.
Okay.
So funny. If I can build my perfect man, it'll be out of the ones I already know.
Give it to me.
Crazy.
Putting them all
Yeah,
into
just one. Just make it one colossal man.
Yes.
Like, because that's what I'm saying. I watched the Drake interview earlier, and he was saying like he was like I have to date 4 or 5 women to make one woman.
Ooh.
And I as much as we all want to be like, oh, that's fucked up. Like,
No,
I was like,
I understand that.
points were made.
Like, I was like, if I could take
Valid.
this from
And
you,
that's what I'm saying,
and
just
this
this
from
from
you,
you,
and
this
this
from
from you. Yep.
So like attractiveness here, like, you know, I don't really need no 10. A 10
For
scared
sure.
me because I'm not no 10. So
Are you out of?
You're out of your
Are you out of
fucking
your
mind.
rabbit?
Y'all,
You are
ass?
out of your
And let me
fucking
tell you
mind.
something. I'm
Gorgeous.
gonna say this out loud because I'm just gonna say it because I'm looking all up in her face.
And she been drinking.
And I had a little wine and a little tequila. Don't touch your motherfucking teeth.
Ever.
Oh, thank you.
Don't touch your face.
Nothing.
Do
Don't
not
touch nothing.
touch your body.
Nothing.
Thank you. Thank
I
you.
swear to
You are
God, bro,
perfect.
you are a fucking.
Y'all are so sweet.
I'm over here
Perfect.
looking at you.
Yeah.
You're just so natural.
Thank
like you
you.
remind me of like the Nia Long, the back in the day, 90s,
Period.
early 2000. Like,
please keep this always.
love it.
Please.
Thank
oh,
you
I
so
beg of
much.
thee.
Please, I beg of you.
Please.
V.
And mind you, we talk about this on all episodes because we're women and we, you know, I got lip injections. We've had whatever, little stuff.
Yeah.
But you are bomb, bro.
Thank
Like,
you.
don't
Bomb.
start nipping and tucking
Thank
shit.
you. No, I mean, I have no desire in that space.
Yeah. And you're
yeah.
a 10, but anyway, I didn't want to interrupt you.
She's
but-
more
Thank
than a
you.
10, but
Thank
go
you.
ahead.
You're
I
fucking
love y'all. Y'all
flawless.
is so cute.
Like,
I just don't like a man who be feeling himself too much. So I'm cool with like a strong 7. I love a little
She's
medium
like, I need
ugly.
an ugly.
me too.
I love a little medium
It's like,
ugly.
that little scar on your left eye. It's like, you done been
A
through
little
some
rugged,
shit.
little
You
No,
rugged,
yeah,
little rugged.
yeah.
You've been through some shit. I like that.
Yeah.
I like a little raspy voice in the morning.
Is he tall? Is
Yeah.
he short?
He's tall, but I'm not like obsessed with tall. Like I don't
either.
need 6'6". I don't
Me
need like
either.
that. I don't need like
No, just a
freakish.
little taller than me.
Just
Yeah.
taller than me in heels. I wear heels
And
a
you
lot.
little, so
I'm-
that's
yeah.
easy.
It's like 6'2" is good for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's cool.
That's
I'll
fine.
take that.
Yeah.
I'll take 6'2". Low cut. I don't know what has abandoned the men from the barbershops lately, but get back to it. We missed the low cut seasons with the deep waves. Word to Destiny's Child. Can we have y'all back?
Look at the with the deep waves. So, the touch of your
Beyonce.
Yeah, exactly.
Head back to the barbershops.
perfect.
Open them up.
Sweet guy, God-fearing man, financially stable, mentally stable, and available, and just willing to work through things. I think more than anything is I hate men who wake up with different feelings every day, like men who just check out on situations.
Who are
like,
you?
Yeah.
I can't gauge that because I'm so me personally. I let you know how I feel every step of the way.
That's
And I
it.
will
What's your
tell you,
sign?
I'm a Cancer through and through.
Water sign.
Through
She's
and through.
loyal,
Super loyal,
emotional.
Yep, sensitive,
compassionate,
everything,
sensitive,
nurturing,
yep.
everything. And so my thing is, I'd let you know a lot before I leave that I'm gonna leave. I'm not the
Facts,
type
that's a
where I
water
pop
sign.
up one day and I'm like, I can't do this no more. I'm leaving.
Yep.
I'm like,
Wow.
I tell you, the lead up, I'm not happy.
Okay.
I'm not happy.
Okay.
I'm not happy.
Okay.
And I give you moments in that
To fix it.
Ask why, because I'm just gonna say I'm not happy. And whether you care or not, we can explore
Right.
further, right? But I give you moments to fix that and to get better, because when I leave, I've
gone.
been left mentally. You know what I mean? I'm just letting you know.
'Cause
the
when I
physical is
leave,
on its
so
way
many
to depart.
I've been left.
Yeah.
Okay. Please.
Been left. Mentally, I've already departed. I've given my physical time to depart, but mentally, I've told you a long time ago that was we're done. So
I've just been trying to find the right time
get on out of here.
To present to you.
to
I'm
prove to you
about
that
to
I
exit.
have left a while ago.
I am exiting
I have exited.
the building. B.Simone has left the
Exodus.
building. Ooh,
And the
Exodus.
stage left.
Exodus.
Exodus. Wow.
Exodus.
Exodus.
The burning bush. It's over with.
See, you
It's
know the
over.
word. I'm like,
Exodus.
what's an
We're
Exodus? What's an
leaving.
Exodus?
We're leaving.
We're gonna have to get you little children.
You know,
No, I
for
actually
real.
bought her
She
for
did buy
Mother's
me
Day.
one. It's on my thing, and I'm literally buying a bookshelf for this reason, so I
Okay.
can put my books up and look at
I'm
all
gonna
the ones
send
I
you
need
this
to
girl
read.
on TikTok too. She breaks the story down so funny.
Oh yeah,
She
okay.
has like these things and
Okay.
she
Is
makes
it what's her
fun.
name? Is she an actress?
I
The
don't
one that has like
know.
the
I ran
sisters?
across her. I don't know. I follow like 8 people on TikTok.
Because there's
and she's
like
fun.
there's the girl that has like 3 others. She was on Daddy's Little Girls.
Oh, China.
China
okay.
does that too. She'll kind of
Okay.
like make fun
Okay.
of like a biblical story or something, but it's
No,
funny,
this
yeah.
one girl, she be like, let's get into the tea. And then she
Oh,
like,
I
you know,
love
she's
that.
so
Yeah.
good. I wish I knew her name so I could shout her out, but shout out to her once we find her. And then I guess the perfect date. I don't know. I've been on some dope ass dates. I'm not gonna lie.
Give us an
Really?
example, because I feel like my dates be ghetto.
I
Why
haven't
are
been
we
on a
at the
date
strip
in
club?
years, so I don't even
Oh,
know
I love
what
the
that
strip
looks
club.
like.
First of all, don't sleep on
First
it.
of all, I
They got some
love the
good
strip
food,
club, but it's
especially
like,
in Atlanta.
bro, come on,
Every
like,
night?
I can't keep coming here with you.
I think one of the coolest dates I ever had been on. This guy was like, meet me. He was like, oh, we can go on a date, meet me here. And he sent me this address. And it was a jewelry store. And I got a bracelet and a couple other.
Is that
things. Mm-hmm. And a couple.
You
other
still talk to him?
She said. She said
I
a
keep
couple
my
other
gifts though,
things.
honey. I never return.
She said, and I got a bracelet. Yeah, shout out to bracelet
She
man.
said and a couple other things, and I kept my shit.
Yeah,
I love that.
So it was really sweet though, because it was like he was. It looked like he was telling me to meet him at like his spot or like his house or whatever, and it was dope just to come to a jewelry store.
Surprise,
That's dope.
yeah.
That's dope. That's
was
different.
nice.
Yeah.
I've been to the Bahamas for food for a date.
Okay, well,
So I've had like some dope dates, but I think my perfect,
where do you find these niggas at?
girl,
Because niggas
ghetto.
be like, oh.
meet me at Roscoe's. You know what I'm saying?
I don't. You
You
know
wanna
what's
go to
sad?
Cheetah?
I hate to
Cheetah?
say it. It's some niggas that you would never actually take seriously.
For sure.
I hate to say. I mean,
For
I'm just gonna be
sure.
real with the
For
with
sure.
the world
For
because
sure.
we know we've been tricked on. Sorry, I said it already. It's already out.
She said-
We've been taken care of by a lot of the men where it's kind of like, damn, I can't even be with you really in
For
the real
sure.
world. Like,
Yeah, you
you're
know what it
cool,
is. Yeah,
but
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I can't.
I'm not about to walk down
I'm
the
not
aisle.
necessarily in this with you.
Yeah,
and so
I get it.
I think that's the plight of so many women is that we want that companionship. We want that like man that we can show off in time. You know, not immediately, right? In time we can show off, but the men who really putting in that work is a nigga you would never even talk to.
Yeah,
like,
sure.
like who's really putting in that?
Yep.
You make you second guess. Like maybe
You
it
say
ain't
that
too
in your
bad.
comedy, and I know who you're thinking about, and I'm thinking about the same person.
Ugh.
Crazy.
I have, oh my God.
No, let's talk about it. What's up?
Yeah, what's up? Get into it. She like, no, y'all talk. What's up?
I said my piece. What's tea?
Let me take another sip.
Same. Retweet.
I don't need to slip. I already know the deal.
It's just a guy I used to talk to. So we were at the strip club.
Oh, I wasn't
Do
thinking.
you
about him.
like him? Did you like him
who
at
was
one
you
point?
thinking
or
about?
no?
I was thinking about two other people, but that's fine.
Period.
He's a good dude.
We gonna get into everybody.
I know exactly who you're thinking
Yeah, Desi.
Ooh,
That's not.
wait. And I ooh.
No.
She said, and I. Ooh.
Everybody relax.
No, I'm just saying he's not putting any effort to be.
No,
I'm not saying
we're
that, but
like
I'm
best
saying
friends.
he's a good guy
we
who
would-
you would.
We would never be together, but we're best friends. And I'm just like, Desi. You know, like,
But
But
those,
that's not who I was
But
thinking
he's
about.
unassuming. If he wasn't your friend,
right.
he's still a good guy,
right.
regardless.
He's a
But
good
I'm saying
guy,
if he
yeah.
wasn't your friend, he's
Yeah.
unassuming. He's not somebody you would naturally just go to or
Yeah.
want to be with.
Yeah.
But that's the nigga that's probably gonna do the work.
Or do the best.
And do the
or
best.
treat you the best.
And
yes.
and actually genuinely give a
Yes.
fuck about you. Not homeboy that we be chasing. We be chasing niggas that don't even be thinking about us.
that clearly
begging
even
them to-
verbally say, I don't want a relationship. You be like, I'm going to change him. I'm going to be with him. But no, I was thinking about Cheetah.
Yeah, him too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He's a
First
good
of all,
guy.
shout out to Cheetah and all that good ass food. Y'all been having good food forever.
What?
And I want to know how y'all came in and changed the menu and still is good.
No, it's
God
great.
bless y'all.
You
Y'all
eat
got
meat?
black girls now. Shout out to y'all. I love y'all.
You eat
Do
meat?
you meet?
No,
And they have black girls now. That's a good point.
I eat only seafood. Pescatarian,
Same.
14 years.
Yeah.
See, I don't really eat meat unless it's
You
in
really
some.
don't.
I don't like. I
You
don't,
don't.
unless it's lamb chops.
Yeah, very rarely.
We giving
Very
Atlanta
rarely.
vibes heavy.
She
We just going straight for Atlanta.
Love.
I should never have moved to Atlanta. I never
And she's
cared
like,
about
"Do
lamb
y'all
chops
have
until I moved
lamb
to Atlanta.
chops?" I'd be like,
lamb
"Megan,
chops.
We are at a vegan restaurant.
Do you have shrimp and grits, catfish and grits,
Yeah.
salmon and
Salmon
grits?
One
and grits.
thing
We'll
I'm gonna do
that.
is eat in Atlanta. Let's start.
Yeah.
Let's start there.
But
Yeah.
like, why do I want lamb chops?
I don't know what's been your new obsession with that.
You like what you
My
like.
blood type.
You like what
Gotta
you like.
blame it. Oh,
My
positive.
blood. Oh, negative.
Oh,
Actually.
negative. Sorry. New
Yeah.
so.
But
You
anyway,
can give it to anybody. Nobody can give it to you.
I think that you guys should take.
Just want to let you know. I know my friend.
Talk about universal donor vibes.
Universal donor vibes. You can give it to anybody, but not everybody gonna know. Like what? All right, relax.
She's starting to malfunction. We've been potting all day.
Love
and
it
she's
here.
starting. Ouch.
I'm
She
sleepy.
started to malfunction. But what I would say is that yes, that guy is a great guy.
So, I'm gonna tell
And
you.
he's not ugly.
I want to. Yeah.
No,
He's not ugly.
He's not ugly.
No, he's
but
not.
it's
But he's
him.
light skinned. like
no.
super. I know.
Marry him. Give me a minute. I like tall.
The
dark,
kids is
and
giving
handsome.
transparent, clear.
Kids are giving Caucasian.
European.
I want a little
See-through, Invisalign.
Jesus, it's giving. What are they mixed with? Nothing. So
Given all lives matter.
We were-
We're
oh.
mad.
my God,
I'm just
No,
saying, people be
seriously.
mad.
mad.
That's why you
So
got
what's wrong with light skin?
chocolate.
You don't like red? What happened?
I don't. I like tall, dark, and handsome. But we were at Cheetah. Long story short, they're like, so I'm gonna just call him. What's his nickname?
I don't know him.
I'm gonna call him
Sean.
Sean.
Abuelito. Oh,
A burrito.
Abuelito.
That was too hard. Let's just
Aburrito. Yeah, we need Sean. Sean is fine. Sean.
His real name is Sean.
No,
Is it really? I was like, is it really? Okay. Let's just say Sean.
His name is Sean. Okay.
Sean. She's like,
I know Sean, nigga.
It's like, so you've been a cheater with Sean. Talk to me.
She's like, Sean, yeah, the one that be at Cheetah.
Okay, Sean.
So we're at Cheetah and we're all sitting there. We get these drinks. The waiter's like, oh, your friend over there said he knows you. He just sent you drinks. His name is Sean. I'm like, Sean? I don't know Sean. Whatever. We take the drinks. And then I'm like, oh, Sean. I'm like, if it's the Sean I'm thinking about.
Say it.
I'm like, I had sex with him.
The last person she had sex with before she got into a relationship.
I got into a relationship.
So at this moment, you're in a relationship?
No, this was her.
This was literally last week. Or 2 weeks ago.
But let me break it. I know, it's like, okay, so she was in a relationship a year and a half ago.
Okay.
Before she got into that relationship,
So
that guy was the last guy she slept with.
This was the last guy I slept with before my ex-boyfriend.
And you were with your ex for a year?
And she was with her ex for a year.
For 3 years, it's only been them two.
Okay.
He was the last one and then my ex-boyfriend. And now I've been celibate for a year and a half. Please. If they're in your DM and you don't want them, send me that rage.
If they DM you and you don't like it,
DM you and they're not your type, they might be mine. No, I'm looking. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not.
she's not good.
So Sean sends us drinks. This, like I said, this was like 3 weeks ago.
Yes.
This was recent. So I'm like, oh my God, Megan. She's like, who is Sean? I'm like, if this is the Sean I'm thinking about, this is the last guy I had sex with before my ex.
Yeah.
And then, long story short, it was him. He walks over and mind you, once again, we're in the strip club talking about God, our purpose.
This be me. I feel it. I really do. I feel y'all.
This
Literally.
a girl that walks there, the stripper walks up,
19
years old.
She
bawling.
She
I
sees
just
us and
watched y'all
starts
podcast
bawling.
before I came into work. Y'all let me know that I can change now. I don't have to wait till I'm 40. We're just
I'm
talking
worthy.
about
You taught me that I'm worthy. It's like my Sunday service.
Y'all, I would have fell out if I was y'all.
in the middle of the strip club. We're
She
like,
had her outfit on. About to go. She just
titties
clocked
out,
in.
just regular, about to be dancing, making her money.
$100 stack.
Literally.
If I had it on me, I would have did it. And I didn't
Tell
have
Sean.
it.
For sure. Sean, please. So yes, we're in the spirit, literally. Like, this is why we do this. Like, we're in the middle of the strip club talking about God, and this is just so dope. Sean comes over, jumps right into the conversation. Anybody that can take Megan's attention, Megan be getting deep. I mean, we'll start like, hey, what do you want to do today? And in 30 minutes, she's talking about the galaxy.
I'm like, so when God created.
So when God created the star, because we are all truly just stars, and when we die, our vessels. I'd be like,
don't make me sound like some type
no,
of.
it's lit. I'd be like, that's a great perspective.
Fucking annoying.
She's gonna get deep, right? Sean comes over in the convo, right? Just we're like, wow, like he jumped right in. This is cool. But I'm also like, why is he over here?
He's a businessman. He has a successful business. He left his drug dealing ways.
We might need to talk about Sean off camera.
No,
Right, because
but
they might
long
have some
story
more to tell.
short, okay, he's like, I'm like, text me, whatever, we can link up, friends only. We've already been intimate years ago, but I just don't look at him like that. I'm like, when you had been intimate with somebody and you like,
I don't see myself
I don't even remember.
Oh,
Like, I just know it happened.
Was it only once?
No, it was a few times.
so you still
It
can't
wasn't
remember?
good?
You know my memory. I just block shit out. I don't know.
Ooh, we need to dig about that. We need to dig deep into that.
Anyways,
Ooh.
I don't know where I'm going with this.
Sean
No,
said he
but
was
he's
gonna see you
a
after the
guy
class.
that you are trying.
I'm trying to be his friend, right?
Right.
He's trying to be with you.
Yes, kind of.
Okay,
I mean, he's like, I would date you, but I'm like, the next person I talk to, I want to be their friend first. And like, really,
Men don't want to be friends with women, though.
they don't. But also, like, our friend Ernestine said recently, she was like, it's important to have male friends. I don't think I have that. Do you have that?
Yeah.
I don't. I don't have any male in
I
my life
do.
that's like a true friend that I could run to like you. Like a male true best friend. Even though me and Desi are super close, it's not like,
I mean, I don't think anything is like this. I don't think any of my
nothing's
relationships
like
are like this, but I do.
I don't have a male friend
But
like
I've
that.
always been the girl that was like kind
Cool
of
with
the
all the
homegirl.
guys.
Yeah, because I was
Yeah.
a tomboyish and
Yeah.
you know, and I was cool with girls too.
Yeah.
But I was just I was never trying to be with nobody.
Yeah.
same. I
They
feel
just
you.
happened to fall in love with me, or I happened to fall
And
in love
then
with
if you're
them.
not letting
and
niggas fuck, it's like, I have to be your friend.
I have to be your friend.
Yeah.
These are the points made.
Yeah.
I have to be your
Yeah,
friend.
I have
But
very
we need to
close
do
friends.
better at having platonic male-female friendships first. Because a lot of times, like we talked about before, the homegirl to the homeboy, that be the one that the connection be real tight.
Yeah.
But we be so afraid of fucking
I don't want to be with him though. And I'm like, literally, we went out to eat the other day.
You and Sean?
Yeah.
Me and Sean. I'm just like, okay, we'll go out to eat. Like, he wants to see me every day. He's like, we'll be friends. We're friends. We're friends. I'm like, yes, we're friends. Like, I need to know you as my friend. Whatever.
Sean thinks you remember having sex with him.
I don't. I told him that.
I'm like,
I was like, I am not romantically attracted.
And he thinks it was good.
Yeah, I was like, he thinks that he
I
did
think he thinks it was good.
Sean, if you're watching.
It might have been.
Sean,
if
it
you're
probably
watching,
wasn't that great.
We don't remember, sweetheart.
Please, Sean, that's not what I mean.
We don't remember.
But we went out to eat, and I'm like, I'm listening to him talk, and I'm like,
when you start drowning shit out, and it just sounds like,
what? Like, and mind you, the conversation is so intellectual. He's so passionate. I'm like, why do I not like him?
No, that's a good question.
This is a great conversation.
Trying to figure out why we don't like them.
It's me.
But that's
because it was a great. He wasn't talking about bullshit. He's talking about like his business and his passion, and he's so passionate.
So is it you, or is it just like, it's just not clicking? Because there are some people where it's like,
I think it, because I'm trying, so it might not be me, but it's a little bit of me.
BB trying just to say she tried it.
I tried, bitch.
I respect that. I respect that, but I wonder why we don't like what we supposed to like.
Why? Because we're conditioned to like what we shouldn't like.
How do we figure that out?
No.
Because I would love to like Sean.
The boy that don't be paying you no mind and ignores you be the one that you be blowing.
Because I texted him last night. No response.
Or somebody you just can't be with. Like, you just can't have them. Like, in this lifetime, you can't have them.
Oh my God.
So it's kind of like you have this, like, I don't know if y'all have this situation, because I have this situation, like, in my life where, like, in this lifetime, I can't be with you. The cards aren't aligned for us to be together.
It's just not.
But it's just like,
damn, that sucks.
Damn, it does.
Especially if you already built a connection with that person, and you can't be with them.
I'm always trying to figure it out. Like, it's a lot of guys who do so much for me, and I'll be like, you just don't do it for me. Even though you do it for me, you just don't do it for me. Like,
and I think, like you said, that's okay though.
Yeah.
If it doesn't click, it doesn't click.
I feel like maybe because I have already had the experience of marriage that I don't.
Really?
Yeah, I've had that experience, so I look at, like, I know the structure of marriage.
Yeah.
I've had that experience.
12 years.
I know how to do
3 kids.
I know how to do that.
Who are you?
What? Look, I know.
I know how to do that.
Oh God bless them. I love that. I love kids. They're so good.
I have 3 boys. Yeah, they're the best.
They're beautiful. Beautiful.
But I've never experienced the, like, you know, those couples that you see and you're like, they're each other's person. Like, they just like have fun. Like,
even the way they argue is like, shut up.
Like, it's like I don't know,
y'all are
but
friends.
like they do it for me.
Yeah.
Like, what is that?
I'm gonna have that. We're gonna have that.
But what
my thing is this:
that?
if I can't have it, I don't want.
I don't want
That's
it,
what
and
I'm
that's what I'm saying. That's why
saying.
I'm like, I did that. I don't need to do it again.
Yeah.
I don't want.
I don't want it.
I don't want
nothing.
it. I'd rather just
Be fulfilled
in myself and fulfilled in my own comfortability and in my own space. Cause
Does that mean no sex though?
Oh no, it's never really no sex.
Okay.
Have you ever been celibate?
So let me tell you, girl.
Even if it was on accident, because I'd be celibate.
Okay,
on
yeah.
accident.
So I don't like the word. Let me tell you, the word is like, meh. It feels like a vow that you make.
Yeah,
and
I didn't
don't
make a
want
vow.
to. Okay, so I don't want to be. If I say celibacy, I don't want to be like a thing with God, because to me that's like kind of like a vow that you make, right? So abstinent or like something like that would be a better word for me.
Yeah,
but I've gone without sex for a very long time.
What's the longest?
Unintentionally. Just kind of like, I don't want to share because, you know, soul ties, girl. Soul ties.
No, for real.
I don't want to share my body with somebody. And on top of that, this ain't nothing to play with.
Right.
So, like, this is like, it's also
so
just
when you
like,
fall in love.
I don't want to get attached to somebody who I have no business having a tie with.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But I don't think I've ever really been like consciously abstinent or
I'm
consciously celibate.
I'm
not doing this. It just hasn't, like, this is not the time. I'm not fucking you.
Right. Okay.
Did I tell you that my son asked me About soul ties.
Eli?
How old are your kids?
My oldest will be 13 in April.
You're fucking lying. Excuse my language.
Don't
You're lying.
13, 8, and 10.
God bless them.
Yep.
They're beautiful. You got to
All
show her a
boys?
picture.
Yeah, all
A
boys.
group picture.
Oh,
All
I
boys.
want boys too.
Really?
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
my oldest son is
I have
like
all sisters.
super spiritual. He does not play
Let
around.
me tell you, I think we said this before. So we, long story short, we in a line or whatever. He traveled with us. We get in a rental car. He said something about Wild 'N Out. I'm like, you could be on Wild 'N Out. Like, write me a rap or whatever.
Yeah.
He's like, I can't rap. I was like, just who's your favorite artist? He said a few artists and he mentioned Kendrick. I'm like, go pull up a Kendrick instrumental and write a rap. When I say this rap,
Came back and went crazy.
let me tell you, he said what the rap could be about. I said it could be about anything. It could be about whatever you want it to be about. It was about the 7 days God created the earth. On the
All
first
7
day, all 7.
This how you know he hurt you.
Going
God
in.
bless him.
It was fire. I was like,
Oh,
Eli.
yeah. I'm trying to find
He's
like,
so
a picture of all
special.
3 of them.
They
which I
all
feel like
are
it's
in their
hard
own
to
way.
get all 3
Yeah.
of them in a fucking
The
picture.
family photo.
But anyway, he comes up to me and he's like,
8-minute check, by the way.
okay. So I'll just say this real quick. He came up to me and he's like, you don't have any we don't have any tarot cards in here, do we? And I was like,
No.
What?
and I was like, no, I don't have any. And he was like, we don't have any soul ties either, right? I just want to make sure you don't have any soul ties. He's like, I just want to make sure that no bad spirits get in the house.
Woo.
And I was like, well, hold
Let
on.
me
I said, well, have I dealt with my soul ties? Like, but you know what I mean? But like to have a son that is like that aware
It's spiritual and aligned with
with
No,
the
he
way
has
the world is
he
right
he has
now.
his
a
own
calling on
relationship
him.
with God.
For
yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
For sure. And he's like super, super cute. But anyway, here's all 3 of mine.
Little babies.
Hi,
Aren't they beautiful? They're so beautiful.
bless them. Look at my little brown one. This one.
I know.
Oh, and he bad.
Jonah. That's her
Mean.
twin.
Mean.
Just mean to me. I'm like, hey, Jonah. He's like, what?
He'd be like, hey.
Let me see.
3
Jonah.
boys.
Yeah. I will say, I wanted a girl so bad.
Yeah.
Like when I found out Jonah was a boy,
Devastated.
Depre- What?
Yeah.
I was depressed. I said, cancel the baby shower. I'm not fucking celebrating.
Mine too.
going.
That's
I was
what-
pissed. But
Yeah.
being a boy mom is like
fulfilling.
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
The best.
Yeah.
The absolute best. So,
believe it.
and I'm trying to raise my sons to be the men that we're trying to look
up
for.
to.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you will.
Yeah. And they are. They literally are.
Not Jonah.
Jonah is.
Don't talk about him.
I
felt like my spirit was
she's like,
gravitated
I'm like,
towards him. I was
yeah,
like, who's this
that's
little
my
brown
little
one? I
baby.
like this one.
Yeah.
He is
Yeah.
mean.
Jonah.
Watch him be actually the sweetest one of all. The
He
mean
probably
guys
will.
who present, right?
It's
He'd be the one that
internal,
fall
yeah.
in
He
love
be
the
the one
hardest.
that be like, this is my girlfriend.
He just can't get his heart broke because then Jonah gonna be like, F it. If Jonah gets
What's
his heart
his
broke,
sign?
He is a Gemini Taurus.
Oh, child.
I see. She's like, exactly a Gemini
child.
Taurus.
Okay.
Eli is a double Aries, which
Yeah.
is like she's an Aries Leo,
Yeah,
so they're
Aries,
both
Leo.
fire signs.
Yeah.
That's Eli, and then Caleb is a Scorpio, and he's my
Caleb's so swaggy.
Mm-hmm.
Swaggy.
swaggy.
we
He
love a
just
good
like,
water.
and he's sneaky.
We love a good water sign.
Yeah, I love a water sign, but yeah.
Nice.
So before we get out of here, time be flying.
I
when
know.
we
I'm
have-
like,
it's
we could have talked to her all day.
I have so much more to ask her.
I know. You gotta come back.
Are you gonna come back? Promise.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank
We
you
just
very much.
outside of come back. Like we just need to hang out.
Like,
Like,
what are you
next
doing
time we're
tonight?
LA?
No,
Like
you want to go to dinner?
I'm like-
I want to take. I need to court her.
no,
Look at
seriously.
her.
I'm like she's just
Literally
like
such a lady.
such a lady. Love.
You make me want to be more ladylike.
no, she don't.
Cause look at me
Ain't
over here
noth-
just
ain't
twiddling my
nothing-
ass.
I'm a
ain't
nigga in
nothing.
spirit. In spirit, I'm a nigga. For real. Real nigga.
But look at she's like.
But she's like, I'm a real nigga, but like still cute. Nothing is gonna ever change that about you.
Am I ladylike in anything?
I think so.
A little
What?
bit.
Yeah, I think so.
Like what?
Megan.
What I'm asking.
Please, I'm a lady.
I'm just kidding.
What was
You're
my
a
last
lady.
question?
What do you?
Oh.
What do you know for sure? Were you saying no to or no?
But really quick before we get to that, I wanted you, because obviously we talked about relationships, we talked about your music.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you truly want our audience to know, like about Lady London, like about who you are, where you're going, where you come from, just a little inspiration or a little bit of your story real quick before, because we always do what you know for sure and what you're saying no to for sure.
Okay.
But I do want them to know, like, if they've never seen you and this is their first time introduced to you, like, who is Lady London, or what's words of encouragement, whatever you want to say to our know for sure family.
Yeah, I would say my name is Lady London. I'm an artist, rapper, songwriter, poet, author, trendsetter, tastemaker, curator.
Ooh. Trendsetter taste.
It's giving Lauren
everything.
London or Lauren Hill.
Yes, biggest inspiration.
It's like literally no, but when I
inspiration.
say I see that type of anointing,
That aura. Yeah.
that is on her.
That's so special.
Wow.
That is
So
on you
special.
for sure.
I just
gonna
want
be
y'all to
that.
be patient with me. Just be patient, and I hope that you guys love everything that I'm coming out with. It's very different from what's happening in rap music right now, and I just I encourage you and implore you all to just take time to accept diversity and embrace it as you do everything else. And I'm excited for the journey. I love y'all.
She's so cute.
Yeah. I'm just like,
I'm like, whatever you need, tell us, and we will do it.
please. Do we need to promote the album?
What do you need?
What
Whatever
do
you
you
need.
Call us. Whatever you need.
No, seriously.
Your spirit
You're
is
so
just
special.
it's so calm and genuine and
Thank you.
real.
Special.
And yeah, you're special.
Very special.
That's why we wanted you here.
Such a light.
Yeah,
like
this
it
was a great
exudes
episode.
out of you. You're a light.
Yeah. You are very, very
Yeah.
special. You just starting, girl.
Thank you.
You're not even 30.
And
I told you I'm a Cancer. Y'all gonna get me emotional.
No, but no, seriously, and you're rare. You're rare in what God has prepared you for, even when it didn't make sense,
Amen.
is going to be worth every single step that you had to take.
to get to
And
this
when
point.
I say like the Lauryn Hill of our generation,
Yeah.
I see that for you.
Wow.
And it's not because I recognize just the talent, it's the mind frame.
mindset.
Lauren was saying shit and spitting shit we wasn't even ready for.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She was
that
really
still is relevant today.
Yes, like she
yeah.
was really like giving us game because she had the mindset of it.
yeah.
It wasn't like she was pretending. That was just in her. And you got the same thing.
a poet, a legend. Put
A
out
legend.
what? She had one album.
A classic,
legend.
the greatest hip hop album of all time.
Ever. Period.
Hands down.
Oh, I just saw on your story you got the
vinyl. I
the
waited
vinyl
a year and a
on it.
half for
She
it.
wow.
ordered it and waited a year for it.
Love
I was
that.
like, oh, that's so cute.
Okay, so after this episode, what do you know for sure, KNOW, and what are you saying no to for sure?
What do I know for sure?
What do you know for sure?
I know you guys have a very special anointing on this podcast.
Thank you.
I'm very proud of everything that you guys have done thus far, and I'm excited to see where it goes.
Yay.
I think something very special about the way the natural flow of things go on here, and I think y'all shouldn't take it for granted.
Wow.
Don't-
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Just like
yeah, that's a blessing.
embrace it, and I hope you guys continue your amazing friendship.
Thank you.
So that's what I know for sure is y'all are gonna go very far.
Thank you.
Doing what am I saying? No.
Like a hard no,
Like,
non-negotiable.
no.
Hard no. As I've been saying, nothing without God in it.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah, I don't want nothing.
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 Nothing. Bernie Mac voice.
No, for sure.
No, for sure.
For sure.
I love that. I echo all of that.
Yep. We can
And
leave it at that.
yeah.
Yeah.
What we know for sure is that we're super grateful that you came.
Yeah, so
we
grateful.
love you.
Because we don't have a super relationship with her outside of just meeting her that one time. This might have
Yeah.
been my second time ever seeing you in person again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's just that like
That alignment, man, and that
Yeah.
genuine like connection, like
just drawing us
I walked
towards
right
you.
up and gave her a hug when I
Instantly.
in Essence. I didn't know her from nowhere. I'm like, hey, girl.
Yeah.
because you
You
just
know what I
it's
mean?
just that alignment,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, for
like
sure.
Yeah. And for Megan to see something, I'd be like, oh, she's so good. Megan be like, be quiet. No, she's
Yeah.
not.
I'm
Relax.
Like,
She's a backstabber. I'd be like, oh, she was nice to me.
No, that's what
But
I'm saying
for
about y'all
Megan
balance.
see-
though.
yes.
I'm telling you, it's
Yeah.
something about it. It's kind of like I don't know if you guys have this relationship with your moms or whatever the case may be. But my
Yeah.
mom has always saw something before I saw it.
Mm-hmm.
Like with
Yeah.
friendship, she always like, that ain't your friend. And I'm like,
Yeah.
Mom, that's not what you're
Yeah.
I was
She
like,
like,
beefing,
nope.
and then a year later,
Something
I'll
will
be like,
happen.
I hate to say you right.
Yeah.
I hate that so
Yeah.
bad. But my mom's always had that intuitiveness, and
Yeah.
I think for Megan, that's for you.
Yeah.
Over you, just because your spirit probably is just so like, oh, like she seems cool, like
Everybody's
da-da-da-da.
cool. Yeah.
And she got that little third eye that's kind of like, that's kind of coming through her son too. That's kind of like, who's
Yeah.
that? Don't bring no
Yeah.
energy into
Yeah.
this space. Like, you know what I mean?
She's
Yeah.
guarded.
Like Eli
Yeah.
said.
Guarded.
So
guard it.
Yeah,
just
but I
guard
love
it,
that.
but
Like
it's
the
good.
day we met you, we both knew.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
were like, she's
God bless
special.
y'all.
And we 100% support you. And anything you
When
need,
drop
a
the album,
post,
come
a
back.
this, a
When you need
pull
us,
up. Like, we don't play.
Promote
Absolutely.
whatever.
Don't
You
worry, I'm having a
supported
listening
us.
party in Atlanta. So
Yeah,
Tell us and we're
What?
there. Whatever
We're
you
there.
need.
Of course.
Yeah.
You're there. You supported us at the beginning. This podcast is so new. All of our guests that have come on here, the first 5-6 months of this, like y'all are here from the ground up. So thank you for being on the first.
Okay, tell them where they
season.
can find you.
Yeah.
Oh, you said that right? Twitter.
Yeah, so they making me do all of this stuff, this Twitter stuff, this TikTok and things. I'm 85 in my mind, so I texted my index finger. I don't know much about it, but TikTok, Instagram, where you can really find me because that's where I know what to do. At Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, all Lady London, spelled the correct way. I fought really hard for my handles. You know what I'm saying?
She said
let's
so.
just
Respect my shit.
Respected.
spelled the correct way.
Lit.
And you guys go support her. Like,
it.
obviously, we don't bring nobody on here that doesn't have the same mind frame. So,
Yeah.
like, support that. That's how we
Yeah.
perpetuate and continue on
The message. Yeah.
and through people like that in
Yeah.
all ways, in all industries. So,
Yeah.
thank you so much. We love you.
This was a great episode. Thank you for coming. The Know For Sure podcast. Once again, I'm B.Simone.
I'm Megan Ashley.
And we have the beautiful Lady London
London.
as our guest, you guys. We will see you next week.
Yes.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the Know For Sure podcast. Make sure you keep the conversation going and use our hashtag KnowForSurePod.
Yes, we want to see you guys share the hashtag Know For Sure Pod on all social media platforms. We want to keep the conversation going.
And follow us on all social media platforms, Instagram and Twitter, Know For Sure Pod.